Hello, this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and this is episode 247 of the Sophie Art Podcast, which is a little podcast to do about the art and tings with me co-host lilDENNiS. And lilDENNiS is with us today, and we're going to do something very different today. Today's going to be sort of like a Christmas meditation type thing. So let's get into this one. So lilDENNiS has got us into this one, and we got our kitty kisses. Extra special kisses for Christmas. So lilDENNiS is in his house, sitting in his little house. He's excited. Before we get into this one, today is the 23rd of December, so there's only 2 more sleeps till Christmas. So I'm going to get into my advent calendar. And today we have, it's Father Christmas, Santa. So there's only one left now. But this podcast actually goes up on Christmas Day. So I hope you're having a nice Christmas. Lots of fun things happening and stuff. But for this, I had an idea. It was this morning I was at work, because I was going to do a walk and talk. This was going to be the last walk and talk of the year. But what happened was that it hasn't been cold, it's got quite warm now, but it's been so windy and wet, especially windy, that I just thought I can't really do a walk and talk in these conditions. So then I thought, hey, what about if I do a little Christmas meditation type thing? So all the boys are here. Clive the chicken, Monty the mouse, Derek the donkey, Peter the penguin, and little kitty, lilDENNiS. But what I'm going to do is, I've got these incense sticks. So my favouriteest incense is one called Dragon's Blood by Satya Nag Champa. It's in a red box. This has got such a beautiful smell to it. And the thing is, these Nag Champa incense sticks, I find them to be the most sort of potent. But I love this Dragon's Blood one so much. I've actually got a giant box of them. Yeah, somebody at a car boot sale was selling them for 50p each. So I bought a big box of them. That's how much I love them. Another one I like is called Tree of Life. There's some very nice flavours going on with these incense sticks. So all I'm going to do on this one, this is going to be I'm not sure how this is going to go really, but at the end, when this is all finished, I'm going to play a little clip at the end, because last week, at the start of this week, I was in town with my mum, and there was this bloke playing Christmas songs on one of those like hand organs. It was hell of a cool. It was like really fun. But what happened was, which is quite funny, when we walked over to him, because I started recording the audio, we walked over to him and he stopped just as we got over there. But I still got a little bit, and also you heard like the hustle and bustle. Of people walking around and stuff. So I found it quite interesting actually, because my mum said, when she listened back to it, she said, oh, you don't realise how noisy it is, do you? The thing is, I actually do, because when I'm walking around town, that noise, I find it quite sort of almost like suffocating or something. So I really do get affected by the noises. But for some reason it sounded quite cool in the audio clip. So let's get this incense stick started. Oh, I think that's going to go out, isn't it? Lighting the fire. I love fire. Fire is one of my favourite things, it is. I love lighting incense sticks as well. I wonder if you can hear the crackling. dun, dun, dun. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk really. That's the smell of burning reminds me of my childhood, which actually is quite interesting because last night I had a dream, and it's a reoccurring dream I've realised, of a little boy who's attacking me, and he's so annoying in the dream, and he won't stop doing it, that I end up throwing him across the room. And then when I woke up I realised I should have faced that child and asked him what he wanted. So that's one of my dream goals now. But what makes me think is that there's something in my childhood that's trying to speak to me in the dream realm. And one last little thing about the dream realm, because I do believe the dream realm is the most important. Well, it's just as important. It's such an important part of whatever we are inside of. But what happened was last night I had a bunch of dreams in quick succession. They were borderline lucid dreams. But what happened was, this bloke that was in one of the dreams about 2 years ago, and he presented me with a sun, moon and a star. He actually showed up inside of it was a really strange car. I've got internal burps, and what I've noticed is when I get internal burps, or like hiccups, when I get that internal burp thing, it means I'm talking about something important. That's just something I've noticed. So let's get into this little meditation. What I'm going to do is, I'm just going to shut my eyes and then see what words come out. When I shut my eyes, I see work. I've just finished work. That's the best thing about Christmas. Christmas, we're free. Free from work. Oh, that's nice. This is going to be a mental walk and talk. I'm walking through Saltram, walking along the gravel, and the wind is rustling the trees. I can hear the budgies chirping away in the front room. Ah, they've stopped now. I like that. As I'm walking down this little path, I can see a cave, and it's got like a wooden door hanging off the hinges. It's quite weird. So I'm going to go inside. It's pitch black in here. Somehow I can still see stuff though. I feel like Lara Croft exploring the caves. I can hear water dripping in the distance. I've got my eyes closed, but I knew where the water bottle was, because that's the thing. What's strange is, even with your eyes closed, you still have your senses, so you can sort of feel where everything is. I can feel and sense where the tripod is. And I can sense where everything is, even though I've got my eyes closed. So that's what it's like in this cave. I'm sort of walking through the darkness, but I can feel where everything is. I'm going towards the water. I just thought Father Christmas is in here. Father Christmas is in this cave somewhere. I'm going to go and find Father Christmas. Although I'm not sure if Santa is positive or not. I'm walking through this cave. There's some boots on the floor. Big black boots. So Father Christmas has taken his boots off. And his trousers. Father Christmas's trousers on the floor as well. There's a little bit of light over here. Father Christmas is wearing his pants. Father Christmas is in this cave wearing nothing but pants. And I think that's what Christmas is all about. It's all about letting go. Imagine that though. I can hear a seagull outside. Sid the seagull. What's happening in this cave is Father Christmas is all the power has been taken away from Santa by him dropping his trousers. Because Christmas isn't about Santa. It's not about presents. It's the birds. There's a river in this cave. I'm going to get in this little boat. Yeah, the whole reason for Santa being there was to show that Father Christmas isn't what Christmas is about. Getting down this river. Somebody's put little torches in this cave. I've got a frog in my throat. I know what Christmas is all about. Gratitude. Yeah. You don't need presents for that. Thank you for Mum. Thank you for people. Thank you for feeling anxious. Thank you for chocolate. Thank you for lilDENNiS. Thank you for water. Thank you for the trees. Thank you for the birds. Thank you for the struggles. Because it shows what I need to work on. Thank you. This week's inspirational quote. lilDENNiS is going to give us this week's inspirational quote. If he plays it again, I could use him. plug in 2p, because that's all I've got.
Oh, there was some money yesterday, funny enough. It was down there, yeah, by, it was down by, yeah. But he won't play. His hands up with me.
Christmas shopping.
And thank you for you. Thank you for you. Yay, lilDENNiS. Looks like Yoda, Master Yoda. Little Dennis am I.